Imagine this. You've healed. You've rebuilt your life, your peace, your sense of self. But out of nowhere, someone reaches into your past and throws it in your face. They say something like, "Don't forget who you used to be." And suddenly the air shifts. That old shame stirs again. But what if I told you that moment is not your weakness? It's your test. And if you respond like a Stoic, that test becomes your greatest proof of power. Today, I'll show you exactly what to say when someone uses your past against you and how to stay emotionally untouchable. Part 1. The Trap of Reaction. We've all been there. Someone brings up something you regret, a mistake, a bad phase, a version of yourself you've outgrown. And your first instinct? To defend yourself. I've changed. That's not who I am anymore. But the Stoics would say that reaction is where you lose. Because the moment you explain, you hand them power. You make their opinion the judge of your worth. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." What they say isn't the problem. How you respond is. So when someone says, "You failed before, you hurt people, you used to be weak," take a breath. Don't rush to erase it. Don't try to rewrite it. Instead, say the first Stoic response. Part 2, yes. That's true. That simple line disarms everything. Yes, that happened. No excuses, no anger, just acceptance. The Stoics taught that peace begins where resistance ends. When you stop fighting your past, it loses the power to fight you back. People expect you to get defensive. They want to see you tremble under your own memories. But when you calmly accept what they bring up, you take away their weapon. Because shame only survives in denial. Seneca once said, "To err is human, but to persist in error is foolish." Your mistakes were lessons, not life sentences. By acknowledging them, you show maturity, the kind they still fear to develop. So when they throw your past at you, you simply nod and say, "Yes, I did that. And I learned from it." That single sentence says, "I am not running from my story. I've rewritten it with strength." Part 3. I've learned from it. Growth is the second armor of a Stoic. Every scar on your soul carries proof of evolution. The person they remember no longer exists, but they bring up that ghost because it makes them feel safer. It reminds them that once, you were just like them, flawed, uncertain, breakable. They don't realize that your past became your teacher. Like iron in the forge, you were reshaped by fire. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show what men are. Your failures, your heartbreaks, your regrets, they reveal what you were made of." So when someone mocks you for who you used to be, tell them this. Yes, I fell. And that's exactly why I know how to stand. You're not denying your past. You're declaring your growth. And that unnerves people who are still stuck in theirs. Part 4. Why are you bringing this up now? This third response is where wisdom meets calm power. Ask it with genuine curiosity, not anger, not sarcasm. Why are you bringing this up now? It's a question that flips the mirror back on them. Suddenly, the spotlight shifts. They have to explain their motive, not your memory. If they were simply trying to hurt you, this question forces them to confront their own insecurity. The truth is, people who weaponize your past are often haunted by their own. They haven't healed, so they attack those who have. Epictetus taught, "What others do or say is not your concern. Your concern is only with your own reasoned choice." So when you calmly ask, "Why now?" you show that your reason still governs you, not emotion. And that composure, that stillness, terrifies them. Because nothing unsettles a manipulator more than someone who refuses to play their game. Part 5. The art of unreactive strength. Silence is a Stoic's sharpest sword. Not every battle is worth your words. When they try to provoke you, stay still. When they want to pull you into the mud, stay clean. When they expect a reaction, stay silent. That silence isn't weakness, it's control. Seneca wrote, "He who angers you conquers you." Every time you refuse to be pulled into chaos, you prove who truly holds the power. You're not the person who once stumbled. You are the one who stood back up, quietly, gracefully, without needing applause. That's why Stoicism is not about emotionlessness. It's about emotional mastery. Feeling everything, but being owned by nothing. So the next time someone tries to reopen your old wounds, remember, healed wounds don't bleed. Their words only hurt if you still believe them. Part 6. The Stoic Conclusion. When people use your past against you, it's rarely about you. It's about their discomfort with your evolution. Your peace reminds them of the chaos they still live in. Your growth reflects their stagnation. So instead of getting angry, pity them, gently, silently. Because you've moved on and they haven't. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." So don't shout, don't prove, don't fight. Just live your present so beautifully that your past becomes unrecognizable. Remember these 3 Stoic responses. Keycap 1, yes, that happened. Acceptance. Keycap 2, I've learned from it. Transformation. Keycap 3, why are you bringing this up now? Detachment. Together, they form the unshakable armor of emotional mastery. One day, someone will try again to remind you of who you were. You'll smile, not with pride or pain, but with peace. Because you'll know, I've already made peace with that chapter. And when they try to drag you back, you'll simply say, thank you, but I've already finished that part of my story. Then walk away, calm, steady, untouchable. If this message spoke to you, share it. Someone out there is still battling the ghosts of their past, and your share might set them free. And if you're walking your own stoic path, join our circle of calm minds and unbreakable spirits. Hit subscribe, like this video, and write in the comments. My past is my teacher, not my prison. That'll tell me you stayed till the end, and that you're ready to live untouchable.